guess I realized I didn't have the mic on for that first set, but it's a good thing I caught it after the first set. Otherwise, this would have been a really shitty day after I got home. Uh, it's also a good thing that I didn't have anything to say in the first set. So I'll say it now. We're about 8 days out till the Physique update / reveal or whatever. We're not done with the cut yet. We're about maybe halfway through, if I had to guess. That also depends on how fast these next 10 or so pounds go. But uh, yeah, so I'm switching over to like a push pull leg split until the reveal, just so that the days kind of lined up the way I want them to. Because I wanted to do an upper body day for the reveal, so it's gonna end up being like a push day uh, for the reveal day. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing push. If you guys didn't read the title. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. Get some flies, then some type of push down, and then go over to the free weights again. See, I was doing the feeler reps because I was trying to find the right angle that I wanted. 70 felt too heavy, but now that feels too fucking light. I think one more of those and the chest portion of this lift will be done. Okay. Okay. Got the brandy new shiny attachment. Same attachment as what I normally would use, but this one's smoother and shinier. So that's why I grabbed it. Get a little bit warmed up with triceps, even though you kind of warm them up doing chest movements anyway. But with my history, it's better to warm them up instead of just jumping right into it. My history of my elbow and everything. I'm really digging this knurling though. I mean, the other one had knurling, but it was like kind of more of the inlaid style. This is more like texture, like it's raised instead of inset, if that makes any sense. It also might just be because it's new, so it hasn't gotten smoothed out or something. All right, shake them out a little bit. You're not focusing on my face. Let's try that. All right. Next set, probably gonna get a little bit more. Okay, so I had it set to track my face, and it's tracking that. Why? I don't know. But next set, gonna be a little bit more reps. I'm guessing because I didn't just do all the warm up sets. But, yeah. Do you know that the creator of One Piece, like, wrote the secret to what the One Piece, put it in like a high pressure capsule and just threw it in the ocean, and then like a day or two later, people are already close to finding it. I don't watch One Piece, never have, probably won't ever, but the fact that you can, all they got was a video of him putting it in the capsule, him in a ship, and then it going to the bottom of the ocean, and they actually fucking got close to finding it is ridiculous. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to some other movement. Uh, oh. It's a good thing this is pretty much the last set because I'm at about 16% battery life here. So let's wrap this up. Oh. All right. Okay, we're done. I did about 15 minutes of cardio. Uh, I went to go check out the physique, just making double sure, where I want to do the pose down whenever I do the reveal. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do it out in the gym. Again, that's Jesus Christ. I gets that one mirror that's over by the dumbbell rack. But yeah, so I went to take off my shirt, pull it up over my head. I reached behind on my collar to pull up and do this, and I guess it's because I was sweating or something. Uh, Hold on, I'm gonna need to back up and drive through some of these parking spots to get around because there's a car there. There's still a big old fucking snow pile over there, and this time it's blocking even more of the parking lot than it did before. That's from the previous snowstorm, or the most recent snowstorm. I mean, look at this fucking one right here. Hold on. But they've got. You can't fucking see it, but whatever. Um, there we go. But yeah, they got the snow piled up fucking everywhere in here. Anyway, what was I saying? So I went to go take off the shirt. I went to grab the collar and pull up, and I heard a whoosh. I was like, shit. I fucking ripped my collar on the back here. See? So, and then when I was looking at the shirt afterwards, because I took it off, I took it off a different way. I got a tear, or beginnings of a tear on this arm sleeve. So I think when I get home, I'm going to take the collar part of this off, like the rest of the way, and then I'm going to take off the sleeves and make it a cut off sleeveless shirt, and just use it for the gym, really, unless I'm feeling like wearing. I don't know if it's because I've gotten bigger and I've stretched it out, or if it's just fucking old, because I've had this shirt for a long time. I honestly couldn't tell you how long I've had it. I think it was a combination of how old it is, the fact that it was like ever so slightly damp and like sticking to me when I went to pull up on it, and it's just right at the seam there, and it just fucking ripped. Oh, whatever it was, it's Jover for it, really. Uh, got some ground beef thawed out. It's I actually got it yesterday because I had thawed out chicken breast that was sitting in a marinade, but I just did not feel like eating chicken again last night for whatever reason. Uh, so so I drove to the store and grabbed it. I couldn't find a fucking 1 pound, so I ended up getting a 2 pound package of beef. So now I'm gonna finish that off over the next couple of days. Um, Making like burritos and shit. Last night I just ate a bowl of like seasoned beef with like a little bit of cheese and some fat free, or was it fat free? It was like plain Greek yogurt. It's like instead of cream cheese to add a little bit of creaminess. And yeah, so I'm doing basically the same thing with a little bit different seasonings and putting it in a tortilla because I have enough calories for it to make it a burrito tonight. I'm also using different cheese. There was another point I was going to. Oh, so I honestly, I almost door dashed a fucking. I almost door dashed that ground beef last night. Mind you, the drive to the grocery store in my town is just as long as this drive from the gym going back home. So it's really not that far of a drive. But since Monday, so for the last, what day is it today? Is it Wednesday? So like since, yeah, it's Wednesday. So since like either Sunday night or Monday night, I can't remember. I feel like it started on Sunday night, and then either it started at night one night, and then I've been sick for like the last 2 or 3 days. Uh, I kind of sweated it out a little bit yesterday or last night, and I woke up feeling a little bit better, but I've still got the runny nose and the sore throat and the coughing and all that shit. So I think it's like a post nasal drip type shit. But point is I was feeling kind of shitty after work yesterday, and I almost door dashed a pound or 2 pounds would have been 2 pounds of ground beef from the store when the store was like 5 minutes away. And I was like, no, that's fucking stupid. Don't waste your money. Go over there and get it. So I dragged myself out of bed and went and got it. All because I did not want to eat chicken breast and had no other meat thrown out. But yeah, that's the plan for dinner tonight. 2 burritos with the carb balance mission tortillas. About 8 ounces of ground beef. I ended up finding 90-10 lean ground beef. 2 servings of the fat-free cheddar cheese, and I think 1 full serving of the plain Greek yogurt with taco seasoning and shit like that. It's gonna be good. Um, I I'm looking forward to it. I was pretty hungry going home from work today. How much battery I got left? Hold on. Can I see how much battery I got left? 1 second. All right, I don't got very much battery left, so I'll wrap this up. Basically, I was hungry, and the planning of my dinner when I got home from work tided me over to not being hungry anymore, and that combined with a lot of water and the pre workout was able to get me to not fucking start snacking on something. Sometimes the weirdest things can get you to get past that little hunger signal. I think I get that hunger signal on the drive home from work, uh, very specifically at like this one part of the journey. Like when I get into this one town, I go past the 7-Eleven and then I go past the intersection where I can turn right and I can go to like one of 2 places. I can go to a gas station with a Wendy's in it. Wendy's, very dangerous. Uh, I think their Baconator that I like, Baconator that they have that I like has 900 calories. So that's a no go for the cut. And then there's a Wawa too, which I could get away with getting Wawa, but usually it fucks up my options that I get to have for dinner. So it's usually better for me to not stop at a convenience store or anything on the way home so that I can actually have a full size dinner. But just the little things, because I started thinking about it when I was on the drive home, and then I fully planned it out when I got home, so that got me through it. Anyway, camera's about to die, so I'll see you guys in the next one later.